Not even going to wait for the 3-minute mark. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Meltdown. All kinds of stuff going on tonight. We've got 2 people making their debuts here tonight. Now, we've got 10 people making their seasonal debut, brand new season, right? But we have 2 people, one brand new to the universe, and one is making a comeback from back in the day. Way back from yesteryear. She is making a comeback here tonight, but we have got the Women's United States title belt on the line. Witcher and Melinda going at it again, but this time the United States title is going to be on the line. 2 out of 3 falls, hardcore match. Digital Dogs making his season 8 debut. We saw him, but we did not see him come out and wrestle against R2K, also making his debut. Anita T posting up an open challenge for the world title. Like, how many times have you ever seen that? Posting an open challenge for the world title. The Lord, if you guys have been watching the SSU, you will understand what this match is going to mean. The Lord in a hardcore match against JP. JP beating the Lord for the SSU World title in a loser leaves town match. And now the Lord showing up, signing his TCW contract. Now, we saw Victoria Van Diver and Judge Julie Justice in the last episode have a tag team match, but the titles weren't on the line tonight. Those titles are going to be on the line. Oh, look at the state of this. Didn't even see it. And in this match, we are going to have the debut of somebody who appears in the LTD. Who is that going to be? Don't know, but you want to talk about debuts not being easy, going up against one of the greatest women's world champions of all time, the one, Cheyenne, who holds the record for the longest Universal Women's title run. TJ Mitchell putting the cruiserweight, brand new cruiserweight title belt on the line, making his debut. The ghost version of Andrew Dubs, freaky version of Andrew Dubs, going up against Totes Magoats. And then in the main event, the Survival Championship on the line. Kedri, the current champion, won't even bring the belt down, but the belt will be on the line in this match here tonight. So all kinds of crazy stuff going on. What is going on? I want to say Cassandra, but I don't see the A's. Cass, and anyway, let's go with Morgan. Morgan, welcome to the show. What is going on? Damien, welcome to the show. Blaze, what is happening? If you guys haven't seen Blaze's show, you guys might want to go check out. Do yourself and your eyeballs a favor and go check Blaze out.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Chat. What is happening? Miss Jiggles,
the
welcome to the show.
United States Championship.
And Logan on the Outbreak brand, so Logan will be making his debut in the next episode for the season. And you got to say this about Witcher. She definitely knows how to make an entrance. You know, she is not messing around when it comes to her entrances, trying to get her hands on that United States title belt. Now, management in the back heard what we talked about, because I said, typically Melinda, unless the title belt's on the line, Drew does the same thing. Maybe not putting forth all the effort they need to, but now when those title belts are on the line, you are about to see something soon. So we saw Witcher win the match on the last Meltdown. Will those results be the same now that the title belt is on the line? Dum, dum, dum. That is for sure. There's going to be some career-changing moments here tonight. And look, at the end of the day, Witcher's been doing this a long time as well. The second person and second woman to win 10 world championships. So she is a 10-time world champion here in the TCW, along with Ozzy, who was the first to do it. Sometimes you're going to see that logo. We need to get a logo for Witcher with the 10-time world championship belts as well. And remember, Witcher's got that dark magic stuff that goes on sometimes. We don't always see it, but when we do, it does change the course of the match. Cass, all right, sounds good. Cass, welcome to the show. So Melinda now making her way down to the ring. Melinda's held on to this title belt for a little bit. And when you start looking at who she has gone up against, who has she fought defending this title, she ended up beating Repentia, who was holding the title belt. Went on to beat Heather D, former world champion, Angela Starr, former world champion, Heather D again, and now putting it on the line against a 10-time former world champion. So not going to be an easy match.
Introducing the challenger from the other side of darkness, the Witch, Tony Cox. And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, the Women's United States Champion, the Mechanic, Melandra G.
So Melinda G holding on to this title. And the interesting thing, if she can win this, that will be 4 title defenses. The record sits at 6. And it is held by Melinda and T. Jones, both of them having 6 world titles. When Melinda went to try to break the record, she faced T. Jones. T. Jones ended up winning and going that way. Yeah, I did get Diamond Santos. And Diamond, I think Diamond's on the Outbreak brand as well. So we'll see. If she is, we'll see Diamond in the very next episode. But this is how they started off on their last one. Getting out, wanting to see who was the more technically sound wrestler, who can go back and forth, who can control it early on. And then we know by the end of it, it just turned into an all-out brawl. So it only stays cordial for a little bit in the early goings of the match. And then after that, these two absolutely get after it. You're talking about a Marine and a biker. Like at the end of the day, that is quite the combination for a fight. Now, Melinda holding on to the champion's advantage. 3 count up to 2. Ref telling them to get back in the ring, but taking their time. And I don't know that I would want to fight either one of these guys on the outside of the ring. But you can see kind of a new vigor inside Melinda. And this is what I'm talking about. Belt on the line. It's kind of like she puts it into another gear. So, and it's not that she doesn't like winning, of course, but she does enjoy the fight. Probably even more than the win, unless there is a title belt on the line. And then in that case, it's like we take it out of cruise gear, we drop it down into the next gear. We get things going. So, but don't discount Winter right now. It's not like she hasn't been here before. It isn't like she hasn't been on the wrong side of a whooping. So you can tell right now, Winter not panicking, just trying to get back in control of the match. Huge right hand though. And in the last match, too, we didn't even see the Witch's Brew come out. Will we see it in this match? We actually saw a cutter come out, not even her finishing move, but something that she uses to set up the Witch's Brew. But still, did not see it come out, did not see the submission, which is typically Witcher's game. One, two. And Melinda kicking out in 2. And I don't think, like, that was a pretty quick turnaround. Some pretty powerful things. But look at this little possum getting played right away. And Melinda right back in control of the match. So back and forth, we've seen both of the ladies having some control in the match, controlling some of the pacing of the match. We've seen them both turning things around, using some sneaky tactics. And again, 2 seasoned pros, like they're on the outside. You can see Charles Robinson on the inside of the ring, up to a 6 count. And neither one of these ladies, like, panicking, neither one of them worrying about what's going on. Oh, nice setback. Melinda now able to get through, and look at the state of that. Melinda now setting up for it. Fafo slam. Are we going to see it? Messing around and finding out. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And I thought we were going to retain right there. So both ladies already getting the 2 counts. And that'll show you just how powerful both of them are. Yeah, Richard gives up a little size, but she is used to doing it. And sometimes you'll see her when she thinks maybe some things are not on the line or some things aren't going the way she wants them to. She has got some stuff where she will be taking some of the power, draining the power from you, draining your energy, and using it for her. Melinda able to get out of the way of that. Get her back down, going up top, and we don't see this a lot from Melinda. But Witcher comes in, misses. Melinda jumps over, and there it is, Witch's Brew. Do we have a new champion? She has got it locked in. But Melinda able to fight through, get out of it. Witcher getting back to her feet, and I thought we almost saw it right there. Huge clothesline now, hooks the leg. 1, 2. And what did I tell you? Like, we have seen her long enough to know that when you put that title belt on the line, it's like a whole new animal comes out. Absolutely love what you did with her this year. Thought we might have been seeing that Fafo slam again. Tries to take Witcher to the corner. Witcher does not want to go to the corner, and back and forth these ladies go. And again tries to take her. Witcher not having it though. Oh, and this is what we were talking about. Draining the energy from Melinda. Right now, using that energy. Is that going to be enough to get it done, or can the mechanic find a way to pick up the win? And you feel like because she had that energy drain, she's got to find a way to do it and do it quickly. Picks her up. Oh, big slam. That might be it. Will she go for the pin? No, she does not. Oh, and Seaman to maybe draw some energy back from the crowd. Is she messing around? Is somebody finding out? No, Witcher fights through. And you gotta wonder if she went a move too far right there. If she should have went for that pin, I don't know that she would have got it, but should she have at least tried for the pin? Witcher now setting up. And she tries to go for it. Captures suplex. And Melinda gets her in the corner, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Melinda will retain the United States Championship.
Here is your winner, and still Women's United States Champion, the Mechanic, Melandra.
Man, I tell you, last time you look at the match, no title belts on the line. Melinda comes out and honestly wrestled pretty flat. You put that title belt on the line and you think of the things Melinda just had to overcome to retain that title belt. I mean, it is no small feat, one, beating a 10-time world champion, but then the things that she had to overcome to do it, absolutely amazing.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Universal Hardcore Championship.
Now, Universal Hardcore title belt on the line, one of the more amazing things about this in this year, the champion can come out first or second. One of the things I've noticed, will they change that? I don't know what is going on. Eagle Star, welcome to the show. But it is an interesting addition to the game. Like you've seen it happen before. So Digital Dogs, though, already on a historic streak, but can he push that streak and get himself into the Hall of Legends? Right now, sitting on an 8-match title defense streak. Can he make it 9? At 10, at a double digit, it puts that deep into the TCW Hall of Legends. Only 4 wrestlers have ever made it due to at least 10 straight title defenses, and one of them did it twice. So now Digital Dogs trying to take that next step, but having to face Rated R2K, not going to be an easy task. R2K brand new. Oh, look at the state of the fire right here. The fire down below. And the brand new look for R2K. Ricky. Like, we look at R2K, one of He is a heavyweight, but he's on the light side, the lighter side of the heavyweight. So he can move very well still in the ring. It's not like he's got a lot, but right now going up against an almost 400-pound Digital Dogs, and a Digital Dogs that is so on the next level. That is the nicest thing you could have said. The thing is, I want, you know, why we're making the CAWs, and even the CAWs that you guys make out there and we upload them, I toxify them a little bit. I want people to know it's your CAW, even if somebody's using it on their show. I want people to see it and be like, yeah, that CAW, regardless of where you're at, but that CAW came from TCW. R2K makes his CAW, right? Makes his own. And then it gets toxified a bit. So when he sees it, this will be the first time. Matter of fact, one of the debuts that is going to happen tonight. I can guarantee you she has never seen her CAW like this. But that's neither here nor there. What is here right now, what's here right in front of us, is the Universal Hardcore title belt being on the line. R2K getting a shot to stop Digital Dogs.
Introducing the challenger from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 253 pounds, the Grim Reaper, R2K! And his opponent from Authority Megacorp HQ, weighing in at 409 pounds, the Universal Hardcore Champion, the Machine Dino Dog.
Brand new tattoos. Look, the hardcore icon now tattooed right on to Digital Dog's arm. So Digital Dogs is, even though he's the leader of the TWO, you start looking at stuff and you're like, man, the leader's always going after like those world title belts. But you look, JP is the one that's got the SSU world title belt, and Digital Dogs just wanting to defend the hardcore title, just wanting to make his name known in the hardcore division, just wanting to be known as the hardcore icon. Now, that doesn't mean Digital won't be stepping into the world title picture. Like, let's not get that messed up. Digital absolutely will be doing that when the time is right, but right now, just wanting to focus on this hardcore title, just wanting to focus on defending the title. Now, I know it's a hardcore match, but I don't know if I'd be standing toe-to-toe with the dog right in the center of the ring. You know, Frankie Two Fingers not having it. And that is what Rated R. Oh, look, he went for a third, and Digital's like, what are you doing? Now, this is exactly the way R2K needs just to go. Getting Digital Dogs on the ground, but I would have kept him there. And look, an absolute, we talk about people wanting to be strikers. What is that? We talk about people wanting to be strikers, but you can see the gunner just rapid fire and then punches right at him. Oh, he got an oops upside his head. He got the oops upside his head is what just happened there. Now ladder coming out. Little ladder bridge being built. You talk about being an artist, right? We got a construction guy apparently in the ring building that ladder bridge. R2K. Now Digital went to grab R2K. R2K just ducking right up underneath. Getting him up and then using that big, beautiful bridge against him. And it's funny, Digital Dogs moves out of the way, and then he's like, well, but let me take a breather and see what R2K is doing here. R2K, though, not taking any kind of breathers. Throwing him back up on that. Puts him up on the ladder. What is this going to mean? Oh, tries to hit him. Digital gets out of the way, slides through, takes out the shin. Sweep the leg. Johnny, sweep the leg. And I'm just telling you, you start looking, you want to be called a gunner, you want to be called this, absolutely machine-like with the strikes. We got a tattoo artist in the comment section. We got a strike artist in this match right here. Digital Dogs now picking him up. What? Puts him right through the ladder. Yeah, this is awesome. Digital getting a little more personality this year. Getting the thumbtacks put down. But R2K's like, hey, I don't want that many thumbtacks down, so only a few thumbtacks getting spilled down. Digital, though, normally, as the match would go on, you would start looking at some of these big men, and they would start losing a little bit of their a little bit of the stamina, you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't be able, like, the longer the match goes. But Digital is very interesting. And look, picks up 409 pounds, slams it back down. Oh, now going up to the top, and this is what you got to do against a guy like Digital Dogs. You got to use everything you can, every advantage you could possibly use, so taking it off and keeping him down on the ground. But look, Digital Dogs typically get stronger as matches go on, so not your typical big man behavior. And he doesn't do it because, oh, he's got like more stamina than most big men, but how he approaches the matches, knows when to start slowing things down, knows how to do that. Thank you. Yeah, I really take a lot of time with the tattoo stuff. There's some tearing in them that you almost can't prevent sometimes, but I really try to. Now, the interesting thing about these hardcore matches is that while they're on the outside of the ring, you notice the referee is on the inside. The falls don't count anywhere. They only count on the inside. Digital now trying to stay in control of this match, bringing R2K in, so it makes you wonder, is he getting ready to set up for it? Is he ready to maybe try to get a pin on something? One, and not even a one count. That has got to be very disheartening if you're the Dogs. But this is what he does. Oh, that's what he tries to do anyway when he gets disheartened. R2K pushing him up. Dogs fighting back, though. Oh, that's an owie if I've ever seen an owie. Oh, you can hear the crowd yelling finish it, but I don't think it's that easy. But you take some of those big shots from Digital. That's something that R2K has found a way to avoid most of this match. But you start getting more and more of the big shots, your night will be over quickly. Digital, though, getting smashed down to the ground. R2K getting the crowd fired up. And hits them with the move. And gets a 2 count on Digital Dogs. Now, because that has become somebody's finishing move, you will not see R2K having that move again. This will be the last match we see it. So sometimes, even though you do all the things that you can do, you check all the things that you can check, sometimes some things sneak through. So, is he going to try to put him up on that ladder? No, but he is going to throw him up on that ladder. Hitting his head up against that ladder. Now going after the chair. But Digital getting back up. And look at that. Very smart move. And Digital, is he going to try to put him through it again? No. It's the same thing right there. He got thrown on it. I don't know how R2K is even putting him up on that ladder at all. But he is, and he's picked him up a couple times. But look, at the end of the day, you're going to know that these things will take a toll and will wear down R2K, like the picking up stuff. You got to find the right spot to do it. Oh, Digital's going to do it again. Not just one ladder does R2K go through. He goes through 2 ladders in this hardcore match. Remember, hardcore title belt on the line. Is he going to get 2 guitars? Is Digital going to find a way to get 2 falls? Like lots of things going on. Oh, thought he was going to avoid it. And the ode to Hulk Hogan right there. One of Digital's mentors. And is he going to use the table? That's the question. Oh, that is a big boot. He took a boot upside his head. He took the boots upside his head. Now getting some more thumbtacks. Is he going to use the thumbtacks in conjunction with the table? Which you can do. I thought Digital was going to try to bring that right back into the ring. I'm telling you, it's those shots right there you don't want to take. Yeah, you take some ladder shots, you take some of this, you take some of that. And that is exactly what R2K has got to do to get back in control of this match, using those steel stairs against the big guy. If once was nice, 3 times is even better. What is going on? Raymond Jones, welcome to the show. Man, Raymond Jones is on another level this year. But you can see R2K starting to move a lot slower in this match. The only places the falls count, the only places that the tap outs count are in the ring. So keep that in mind while this match is going on. Oh, that is a big move right there. That is a big move. Is R2K going to try to get him back in the ring, take advantage of some of these moves maybe, and try to get a pin on the big guy? And we've seen 4 different times Digital get pinned without losing the title. 1, 2, and kicks out again. Digital now getting up to his feet. Big punch right there, grabbing that kendo stick. Thought he was going to go. Bad things start to happen. Goes right back to the kendo. And finally breaks it over the lower section of Digital Dogs. And this is the thing too, Digital Dogs starting to slow down as well. R2K setting up for it. again. Will not see that move after today. I missed that one, but we're seeing it right now in the match, and that move you will continue to see from Digital. 1, 2, and somehow, tell me how R2K just kicked out of that. What is going on, Prime? Welcome to the show. You got R2K wrestling like a big man here too. And Digital kicks out again, and look at the state of R2K. He's like, how is this guy doing it? And look, hats off to R2K. He has put his best moves onto Digital. Oh, and falls right into the tax. You can see the tax. In the back of R2K, and right now Digital putting the tax even deeper into the back. And finally getting the pin. One more pin for Digital, and he gets it. Digital going for his 9th title defense. Can R2K stop him, however? Oh, and I know that's not his finisher, but I almost feel like coming on the heels of his finisher, that might have did it right there. Oh. Yeah, just, drop him right onto him. You can't put him through him, just drop him onto him, you know what I mean? Oh, and there he goes. Put him right on him. Digital trying to get up, but can't. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and R2K ties it up. And is he going to be able, next fall, will be the hardcore champion? Can Dogs retain? Oh, throws him right in the center of those sacks. Dogs crawling to get out. But look, he's bringing the vortex. Oh, that is ridiculous. How did R2? Well, I don't know how he recovered, but back and forth these guys go. R2K's like, I'm just going to beat you with the tax now. I'm just going to beat you with the tax. And, yeah, I mean, why not add a couple more thumbtacks to an already massive amount of thumbtacks in the ring? And if you look at either one of these wrestlers, you look at their backs, you can already see lots of thumbtacks there. And again, you look at the champion, a very smart move. He was kind of on the ropes there for a while, so smart move getting out of the ring. There's no falls that can count on the outside of the ring, so using that to his advantage. Can he use it to have turned it around? Now R2K just saved himself because he was going out in a blaze of glory. Digital Dogs trying to end it all right there. Oh, reached again. Digital reached for it again. And R2K avoids it. And if he ends up winning this match, you got a point to what just happened. If he wins this match, avoiding 3 chokeslams in a row, directly related to the win. Man, Digital's got thumbtacks all over him. R2K's got like 1 or 2. Digital, like, if the post-it notes weren't working, they are now. Like, they're using the thumbtacks to stick. And R2K absolutely doing things to stay alive. absolutely doing what he needs to do to stay in the match. Not allowing Digital Dogs. Oh, it throws it out. Digital goes back. Oh, Digital misses this. And now he's got thumbtacks in the front and the back, like thumbtacks everywhere. Digital Dogs is just about a thumbtack factory right now. He is a factory of thumbtacks. What is going on? Solo, welcome to the show, brother. Solo buying his ticket. Prime time. Buying a couple of tickets. Appreciate that. And while he's putting more thumbtacks down, Digital recovers, whips them into the corner, and oh, now right in the center of it. Is this going to be it? Oh, I thought Digital was going to do the thing. Does not do the thing. R2K getting it turned back around. And last time him and R2K fought, Digital won. Oh. And that's what happens when you've got the big guy later on in the match. We've seen him picking them up. We've seen him doing things. But then as the match has gone on now, unable to pick him up. And it makes sense. A lot of things going on. Oh, he gets him up this time, though. And man, could that end the match? Just thumbtacks alone. Could just the thumbtacks alone end the match? Oh, huge boot right onto the thumbtacks. Digital calling for it. Is he going to do it in the middle of the ring? In the middle of the thumbtacks, you'd have to believe it'd be done. No, he doesn't. And look at the referee stopping Digital from throwing him out. Referee getting involved, not allowing Digital Dogs to take him. And here comes the third ladder bridge that we have seen here tonight. And will it be used? Does it even need to be used at this point? Oh, R2K getting out of the way of that last kendo shot. And look, both these guys absolutely giving it their all. And how much does either one of these guys even have left in the tank? I mean, it is starting to go to the next level where I don't think here in a little bit either one of these guys is even going to be able to walk out of this match. And R2K takes the water bottle off the table. Got himself a quick drink, trying to replenish some of that energy. And back and forth, these guys back and forth. And here at the announce table, stopping it yet again. And oh, can you believe that just happened? How did he even get him up and over using the inertia of Digital Dogs? And again, hey, why not? Why not get more thumbtacks? Because I don't know that's enough. There's enough in either one of these guys yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, just put them right where the other ones are. Duck out of the way, little duck and cover. And thought they were going to go right into him yet again. Digital has got something with this chair. Like, he likes the chairs. He's got the kindos, but he loves these chairs. And I think those chairs could end up being the downfall of them. What? He's on top of it. R2K going up to the top rope. And finally, R2K puts Digital through a ladder. R2K has gone through 2 ladders. Why not just put Digital through a ladder? So now everybody's got to go through ladders. So that's good. Digital's the only one that has played R2K a song. I don't know how fair that is. Like, oh, you didn't know. You didn't know right in the peaches. You got little peaches and cream right there. And that might have been a mistake because Digital Dogs pissed off on another level. He's like, we're not taking these ones in, buddy. We're gonna do it right here. Get up here and let me get you a choke slam into some of this. Oh, look at this. Both guys down on the ground. Digital finally getting back up to his feet, even though he was the aggressor. You can tell, and I've been saying this. Now he's getting him back in the ring because obviously puts him right in the thumbtacks. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, 3, and Digital Dog somehow retains his Universal Hardcore title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Hardcore Champion, the Machine Dino Dog.
That is the 9th win, the 9th title defense for Digital Dogs. If he can defend the title one more time, just one more time, will find himself in the Hall of Legends. Like, that is big time.
The following contest is an open challenge and is for the Women's World Championship.
So, open challenge, Anita T put it out. Open challenge to anybody in the back to come out and try to take her world title. Now, we have seen stuff like this happen before. We have seen stuff like this happen before. But with the United States title, we have seen it happen. With the Intercontinental title belt, but we have not seen it happen with a world championship, and that is what we are going to see here tonight. Who is going to come out from the back? Who is going to answer the call of Anita T? The Destroyer, Anita T, at that. Same idea, but a very different look this year for Anita T. For the first time this season, putting her World Meltdown title belt on the line. Yeah, look, she's saying, hey, does nobody want to come down here and try to challenge the Destroyer? Do I have all of you in the back so scared that you won't come out now? Looking like she might take her title and go home. What is, maybe nobody, oh, wait a second. Somebody is coming out. And look who it is. If you know, you know. But long time TCW great retired. Now looking like she's back. Kesavoo. Long time too, United States champion. Making her re-debut back in the TCW. We have not seen Kesavoo around for just about 4 seasons. It has been about 4 seasons. You remember her and Jane kind of tagged up a little bit, but Kesavoo went out on her own and then out of nowhere just disappeared. Back here tonight, facing off for the Meltdown Women's World Title Belt, which will be her very first World Championship match.
Introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, the Innovator Kisser Boo! And her opponent from Kobe, Japan, the Women's World Champion, Antista T.
Yeah, it is crazy through all of, as long as the World Championship has been around, as successful as Kezabud was, in the mid-tier championships, never got a World Championship match. Getting that match here tonight. Hopefully. Kind of hoping. We'll give it another about 20 seconds, and then we'll do what we have to do to try to fix what's going on. Maybe we can skip just the scene? Okay, good deal. So Anita T facing off against a TCW legend making her return tonight. Can she stop her from making it a great one? Last time we saw Kezabud, she had the red hair. Now kind of going with a different look on the hair, still having her signature dreads, but kind of a different look. The Destroyer, though, showing her why she is and has been the Meltdown Women's World Champion. You look at who Anita has defended her title belt against. She has defended it against Misty Watson. She has defended it against Cheyenne Davis. And we're going to see here tonight Cheyenne facing off somebody making their very first debut on the Meltdown brand. This is going to be a big debut. Some of you are going to know her from LTD, but none of you have ever seen her look like this. Oh! Tell you a rich man, poor man, singing it. Yeah, we are going to rock you. Oh! What? Goes out there, no-sells that move, no-sells the move from the Destroyer, gets up, immediately takes her back down, puts her in the helicopter, throwing her around, referee up to a 3 count already. And remember, the Destroyer has the champion's advantage. Hey, Logan, really appreciate 9 months worth of membership, brother. Means a lot. Is R2K live right now? That is interesting. Super excited, like big things happening on both sides of the SSU and on TCW side. You guys have got to be involved and watch both shows to know what is happening overall in the match. And in some of these matches, there are some very big booking decisions that are made based on both programs, on both shows. So definitely want to check that stuff out. Now, just made it through our first hour of the stream. So guys, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification to miss any time we go live. Share the video, very important you get out and share the video. Maybe the most important thing you can do to support the channel. I mean, yeah, being a member, buying tickets, all big stuff too, but sharing the video another very big way to contribute to the channel and the community. Now look at these two just standing in the center of the ring. Now, I'm telling you right now, if I was Kezibu, I'd get TCW Legend, but I wouldn't want to stand in the ring just throwing hands back and forth, taking shots from the destroyer, Anita T. There is a reason she is the world champion. Big kick right there. Goes, hooks the leg. And look at the state of both of these ladies' faces. Like I am telling you, you can tell these guys are in a fight. Not easy for either one of them in this match. Neither one of them giving the other one quarter. Oh, hits her, gets her up against the table. Thought she might do something there. Now, looking like thought she was going to take it to the top rope. Changes her mind, just gets out and resets the referee's count. Wanted to keep it on the outside for a bit. So resets the count. You talk about championship pedigree. You talk about a champion having that championship in your blood. Definitely has that. Kezibu now going for the pin. 1, 2. And man, 2.5 right there. And it has been a while since we have seen somebody take Anita T to her limits. Oh, that might do it right there. 2. Oh, hits her with the kisser boo, and still Anita T finding a way to kick out. And one of the few people that we will ever see that maneuver happen from. A lot of people put that in their moveset, and that take it out of a lot of people. Oh, she remembers how to get the crowd going. Anita T getting back to her feet. But now, and this is the thing that Kezibu has got to watch out for. Anita T can hit you with the destroyer out of nowhere. And I mean out of nowhere. She might throw you into the ropes and hit it. She might be standing in the center of the ring and hit it. She might just hit it because it's a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a Tuesday and that just kind of fits her fancy. And speaking of the destroyer, here it is. Rolls her up. 1, 2. Oh, look at how pissed off Anita T is. Look! This isn't a hardcore match. The referee is even like, what are you doing? Let me go ahead and put this back on, but now the referee can't really see what's going on. Will she use that to her advantage? Yeah, referee kind of giving her that warning, like, hey, don't be doing that. Now trying to lock in an arm bar. But Kezibu able to get that turned back around. Man, absolutely crazy. That hardcore match was next level, and that's not even the last hardcore match we got. Oh, we might have a new champion too. 3, and Kezibu in her re-debut match wins the Women's Meltdown Championship.
Here is your winner, and new Women's World Champion, the Innovator Kisser Boom!
First time getting a championship match and able to parlay that and bring home the victory.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from the Gulf of America, weighing in at 193 pounds, the Men's World Champion and the Universal Television Champion, the All-American JP.
Now this is absolutely crazy. JP has been the Universal Television Champion for a hot minute. JP recently beating the Lord for the solo season World Championship belt, bringing that belt down to the ring. Now that belt cannot be fought for on a TCW program, but doesn't change the fact that he has won it. While that belt holds a ton of power in the solo season universe, here in the TCW it doesn't. But the fact that JP is getting ready to wrestle the Lord Arthur Stevenson, who is making his debut here officially under contract in the TCW now, and in this season, is kind of amazing. It's funny that JP picked this moment to bring down both title belts.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 269 pounds, Lord Arthur Stevenson.
So these two big time feud going on, and has been going on, and now that feud gets brought to the TCW. And look, I don't think when they made the match that they really thought after that match, they're like, okay, well, I guess it's all said and done. Game over. You know, on JP's side, I never have to see that guy again. But the Lord reaching out, saying he wants a contract, and the only way he's going to sign the contract is if in his first match he gets JP under the hardcore title belt rules. Even though hardcore title belt not on the line, none of the title belts right now on the line. But these two getting ready to face off in a hardcore match. We saw what it did earlier. Can JP come out on top again here on the TCW side? Now, the crazy thing about this, regardless of any of it, is these two guys, they put on bangers in the SSU. I expect no different here tonight, and I don't think it's going to be one-sided at all. But yeah, these guys go back and forth, doing the thing. And then, you know, some of you guys, we have seen the Ripper one time. Not the same guy. I don't think people quite realize that. What is going on, Gigi? Welcome to the show. But it comes down to, you've got the Lord, very powerful wrestler. You've got JP, who really understands, I'd like to say, maybe the physics of wrestling, able to generate power through speed, and doing that right there. Look at the state of this. Oh, the Lord almost using, not quite the same, but almost using one of JP's moves, that knee, kind of against him. But JP able to avoid it and goes right back to using the ring. And that is typically one of his things that, hey, what's going on, El Toro? Welcome to the show. But that is typically one of the things that he does very well at. Oh, here we go. You know, hardcore matches, they're going to bring out the ladder. They're going to bring out the ladder. They're going to bring out the thumbtacks. So, JP's like, hey, while I'm at it, I see you got some thumbtacks. Let me go ahead and hook you up. And knocks the Lord right into the thumbtacks. Arthur dropping those thumbtacks down. I'm going to say, probably trying to get JP back into the thumbtacks a little bit. And you can see why JP holds the SSU World title. Like, very solid wrestler, has been a very solid wrestler. You can see why the Lord has held it multiple times. JP has held it multiple times. And that might be a move right there that changes the the course of this match. It looks like when he powerbombed him, the back of JP's head hit those steel steps. Now the Lord bringing the steel chair out and hitting him, but JP now getting it turned around, and he had to have. I mean, that would have been a quick end to the match. JP's like, look, you hit me in the head with these steel steps. Let me go ahead and return the favor. It'll be interesting, too, because I think we'll end up seeing El Toro before too long in the SSU making his debut. Don't know about how their contract talks are going right now. Oh, what a reversal. Looking like he was about to go for a ride he didn't want to be on. Able to turn it back around and then throws the Lord right into them steel steps yet again. And you got to think that, like, if you're Arthur, you want to be on the outside of the ring maybe. But if you're JP, you got to believe you want to be on the inside. And right on the thumbtacks. You can see thumbtacks everywhere, and JP hitting Arthur with the big red button. Look at all this. And TWO just doing TWO things right there, trying to get the dirty pin going, and now standing right over these thumbtacks, swinging away, chops, overhand rights, overhand chops, like these guys right now. JP won to prove he can stand toe-to-toe with the Lord. Don't know that that's the best strategy to have. But JP, typically very calculating, knowing how to make things work, goes for the pin again, two. And again, the Lord able to kick out in two. I almost feel like they're like, hey, we forgot about the ladder bridge we built, but I think Arthur sees it now. What is he doing? Is he trying to bait JP over here? Or maybe did he take too long? JP is a lot faster than I think you realize. You know what I mean? Like, you get going and you're like, okay, well, he's hitting me with some powerful moves, but he can absolutely hit you with something else as well. Now goes and throws him up onto that ladder. JP coming back down, and I think Arthur wisely starting to slow the match down a little bit. Oh, has it locked in. Can he get him with the trifecta? 3 suplexes back to back to back. JP, though, able to get out of the way right there, throws him up against the ladder, gets him on the ladder. What is he going to do? Hits him with one. Oh, man, is he going to be able to do it? Oh, flippity dude on top of the noggin to you, and you can see that kind of had an effect on both wrestlers. Of course, the Lord taking the brunt of that, but still, you can tell that took a little bit of a toll on JP as well. JP going over now, getting the chair. Seeing if he can return some of these chair favors. Drive some of those thumbtacks maybe a little bit deeper into the Lord. And the Lord bleeding all over the arena right now. He is busted open and busted open in a big way. Will that affect the match? Oh, went for the Blackpool Slam. But just, oh, look at this. But able to get out of the way. JP trying to make an example of the Lord, but the Lord getting out of the way, delivering a big clothesline. And still, oh my gosh. This might end, if he can hit it, big red button again, right on the thumbtacks, rolls up the leg, 2. And somehow Arthur again finds a way to kick out in 2. JP now going up to that center rope, getting out of the way. And you can see more blood coming out on the face of Arthur. And here we go, Blackpool Slam right on those thumbtacks. 1, 2, and JP able to kick out in 2. Like, this is another, like, just another unbelievable match. Remember, it is still 2 out of 3 falls in this match. Where do these two go from here? Like, whoever wins, whoever loses, but I mean, where can you even go from here? And I think this is part of maybe the mistake of Arthur, like, easing up on JP, wanting to get some of these other things involved. JP wanting to get the table in the match. But these guys getting out of the ring, going for these weapons, like, you would almost think if one of them could stay on task. But the problem with both of them is both of them just want to hurt the other guy. That is the kind of dislike, the kind of disdain both of them have for each other. Both of them wanting not just to win the match, but put the other guy away. Try to even maybe end the career. And you've got to believe this is why the Lord wanted a match like this. Has nothing to do with winning. Has nothing to do with losing. Has to do with how much pain can you cause the other guy. 1, 2. And still only a 2 count. Oh, what is he going to be able to land this? Goes up top. One good, deserves another. And I have never seen so many ladders get destroyed in my life. Like, when they go to try to tear all this stuff down, they're not going to have any ladders left. Like, we can't even leave this town because we don't have a ladder. People are going to have to start going to Home Depot and buying a ladder just so we can tear down tonight. You can still see the blood just all over the place. The Lord leaving his DNA everywhere. Even looks like it's starting to drip down onto his stomach a little bit. Oh, went to reverse it around. JP saw it coming, but messing up the digital screen now. jacking things up. Oh, yeah, just destroying everything. They want to destroy the arena. They want to destroy each other. They want to destroy the arena. Like, there ain't going to be nothing left after this. JP wrote a song about it. Tried to hit the Lord. The Lord dodges it twice, but not the third time. Blood everywhere. Tag. And he's like, hey, we haven't seen enough tags here tonight. Gets in the ring. Yeah, why not take him right where the rest of the tags are? Like, just make that area bigger. And for the first time this season, somebody's trying to grab the steel steps. What is... Oh, he did it again, right? Head right on those steel steps. Reversals back and forth. But are they going to try to take it back in the ring anytime soon? What? Hey, not the screens! Well, they are going to keep jacking up these digital screens at any cost. The Lord putting them back in the ring. Is he going to try to go for a pin? And how much more blood can the Lord lose in a match like this, where he still knows what's going on? How much longer is it going to go on before finally the official stops the match? I mean, there's got to be a time where the official says, hey, this is too dangerous for the other wrestlers. I wouldn't want to be the ref that tries to stop the match against the Lord. Arthur getting the first pin in the match, however. Remember, no titles on the line. Now pushing those steel steps into the mat. And JP trying to tie it up right here. Can he hit the big red button for the third time? No way you kick out of it after 3 times. And JP getting the pin and tying it up. So next pin is going to determine who wins this match. But then, oh, head right onto it. Like one good head. That might be it. 1. Oh, Blackpool Slam. Is that going to end the match? And is there really going to be a winner at the end of this match? I mean, yeah, the Lord ends up winning his debut contracted match in the TCW, but is there really a winner?
Here's your winner, Lord Arthur Stevenson.
Look at all the blood on the Lord. Look at all the thumbtacks in the Lord. Hard to say that either one of these guys won here tonight, but one thing is for sure, this is far from over between these two guys. Far from being over. It's interesting. I set the match card in a certain order, and they're coming out right now in any order they want to.
Is a tag team match set for one fall, and is for the United States Tag Team Championship.
Maybe the most amazing thing we're going to see is you can still see the blood from this match, from the last match. It is still in the ring. Thank you, 2K. It's funny. Normally, these two ladies come out together, but tonight they requested to come out individually so you could see Sarah's entrance. But, you know, Sped talked about this. You got the dancer and the crazy Russian, you know, together making one heck of a tag team. Tag team title belts are on the line here tonight. quite the entrance for Sarah. And now her tag team partner, Repentia, getting ready to make her way down to the ring. Now, we got to see Repentia wrestle in the last episode of Meltdown, but coming down now, Gatecrashers t-shirt on. Got the bloody handprints everywhere. Can the Gatecrashers win back the women's tag team belts here tonight? And, you know, you look at the Gatecrashers, and what's crazy about the tag team title belts, it has been a long time since anybody has held on to the United States belts. You got to go all the way back to, for those of you that remember, Miss Scorpion and Miss Nightmare. Then you look at Cheyenne and Kylie Watson of the TWO that did it 3 times right after. They beat the Faces of Sting for that. Then they went on to defend it 3 times. But since then, nobody's even defended it 3 times. You got Lady Rock and Penny did it twice. Faces of Fear, Elena D and Miss Nightmare did it twice. You have the Gatecrashers did it twice. Faces of Fear, turn back around, they do it twice. But it seems like 2 times, getting past that 2-time mark, not as easy as it's been. So now the Authority making their way down to the ring. Current United States Championships, putting these title belts on the line for the first time. Now, it is the 3rd time that they have won the belts. Let's not say that. But their very first title defense since winning the title belts happening right now, right here against the Gatecrashers. Crash on, crash off, the Gatecrashers. Blood all over the arena. Damage still done.
Introducing the challengers, the Innovator, Sarah, and the Russian Gladiator, Ramirez. And their opponents, the United States Tag Team Champions, the Warden Victoria Van Dimer, and the Judge Julie Justice, the Authority.
So it's funny, no idea what order these matches are going to go in. It doesn't even make sense. So yeah, I would tell you what's coming up next, but no idea. So bloodstained mat, that just shows you what kind of a night it has been here tonight. That shows you what kind of rivalry the Lord and JP has. And look, to be fair, like I get the Lord wins that match. JP won in the SSU. But it was a hell of a match in the SSU. It was a hell of a match here tonight. And that is just one of those things I don't think is going to be over for a hot minute. Sarah, I mean, we saw Sarah in the last episode, but she didn't wrestle. She came down with Repentia. So seeing the Gatecrashers for the first time here tonight, seeing Repentia for the first time here tonight, or Sarah for the first time here tonight. And it's one of those things where you wonder, is she going to have maybe a little bit of ring rust? But so far, looking like no rust going on at all. tried to make it out, but the judge, Julie Justice, making sure she does not make it out of the ring. Flips her over into her own corner, trying to stay out of her corner. And right back, another double team move incoming right here. Kick right to the ribs. Little rib tickler going on. Victoria Van Diver probably hasn't been accused of tickling too many ribs. And you can see the gracefulness of the former dance instructor, Sarah, now turned wrestler. And Sarah tried to get out of the match, but Victoria Van Diver has been stopping her. Now lifts her into the corner. Is she? Oh. Rapincha hits her again. And now getting Rapincha into the match. Don't think she expected Victoria to recover so quickly. And it kind of makes you wonder, is any more blood going to be added to this ring mat before the end of the night? It's amazing, you know, it's almost one of those things where you saw that reversal and you would have thought Victoria would have been, because she is one of the quicker wrestlers along with Sarah, but then you look at the duo of the judge and Victoria Van Diver, one of the more powerful teams that are out there, one of the more like power type move teams that are out there. So kind of an interesting setup between these two teams. Now that's not to say Rapincha, even though she is quick, wrestles with a lot of power. You can see a lot of power in her legs, able to generate that power, but she generates it through speed. So tries to get out, but the judge not letting her do it, whips her back over in the corner and says, hey, instead of you getting out of this match, why don't we get Victoria back in? See how that works out for us. Rolls up the chin. Starting to see Rapincha get on a roll a little bit. And this is the thing, and we even talked about this a little bit, there are just some wrestlers that are like, hey, I'll take it right over to the opposing team's corner. Like, I'm not even taking her over to my corner, I'm just the opposing team's corner, and we'll see how that works out. And Rapincha is one of the wrestlers that will do it to you. And now, again, you know, I don't think we fully saw Rapincha get comfortable in that last singles match, but starting to see her get a little more comfortable here. Starting to see Sarah already getting comfortable in the ring, and now we're starting to see them work very well as a team. And it's moves like that they are going to need to use. Yeah, they got the speed, but those moves right there help generate the power. Oh, look at the state of that. And that's almost like a prelude to her finishing move, where she will pick you up over her head, and then you can't even call it a choke slam. It's almost like a belly slam because she grabs you by the belly and picks you up. So you're up even higher than if she was just to grab you, like up underneath the chin, grab you by the throat, like. A big swing right there, hooks the leg, one, and that was a big enough slam to make Repentia think like, hey, that might be it right there. That might be all over, let the crying. So she gets in, does it. Sarah able to get things turned back around for the time being, but look, you can see Sarah just a little bit off after that big, where she was being choked up in the air. Needs to probably find a way to get out of the match. Let Repentia take it for a little bit, recover maybe a little bit from that move. 1, 2. Able still to kick out in 2. So able to get tagged, but look. Waiting for Victoria Van Diver, just waiting on her. And right now, Repentia on a bit of an island, so she needs to find a way to get in control of the match. Victoria now going over, tagging the judge in. Repentia trying to get back to her feet. Does, and now gets back in control of the match. Sarah making her way back up, back in the corner. But still, you got to believe she probably needs just another second or two to kind of get her wits about her, get her bearings going. Well, a second or two is all she's going to get. And apparently a second or two is all she's going to need. Oh, Sarah got right back up and going straight, swings for the gut, hooks the arm. And you can tell the gatecrashers trying to get in those quick tags, those quick in and out tags, but the judge not allowing her to do it, and again not allowing her to do it. Oh, what is she doing here? Say it was almost to the point where I'm like, hey, maybe even though Sarah whipped her over into the corner, yeah, Sarah thinking the same thing. Even though Sarah whipped her over into the corner, maybe get Repentia in again, because again, took another big shot like that. Now Repentia delivering a big shot, hooks the leg. And remember, end of the day, the title belts are on the line. United States Tag Team title belts on the line. And hits her with it, the bloody gumdrop. That is her finisher. 1, 2. And man, thought we had the 3 count. I already had the thing ready to go. I was going to be like, man, what a master plan right there. She went for it again, and again, Repentia stops her right in her tracks. Makes you wonder, does Sarah got something set up? If they got Sarah in right now, would she have had old Splitsville ready to go, you know what I mean? Oh, big clothesline there, taking her back to the outside. You can see blood all over the place. That's probably got to get Repentia fired up. Obviously, bloody handprints all over her clothes. But seeing all that blood all over the ring probably gets her fired up. Like takes it to another level of motivation for her. But at the end of the day, the Authority is the one with the champion's advantage. So Repentia able to turn it around right there, get her back in first, but unable to keep the advantage. Victoria Van Diver now making her work right into the corner of the ring, getting that boot up on her throat. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And able still to kick out in 2. Oh, here we go. What is about to happen here? Oh, Repentia trying to fight it. Almost thought she was going to use that, maybe try to hit her with the bloody gumdrop, but the judge trying to stop her. And Repentia taking the judge down. Victoria Van Diver coming out now. And Repentia fighting both ladies. Oh, Repentia uses, what? Repentia able to use the judge to stop her. Referees count up to 6, 7. Both ladies back in the ring. Referee in the way of both of them, but Repentia able to take the advantage back over to her corner. And you can tell, you can see right now how tired Repentia is. She has got to find a way to get Sarah in this match. Again, I was thinking maybe a double team would be a good maneuver right now, but either way, really needing to get Sarah into the match. Gets her tagged in. Victoria Van Diver able to get the judge tagged in, and now 2, hard to say fresh wrestlers, but fresh wrestlers as of right now in the ring. Oh, what is she going to do right here? Oh, head right into the mat. Sarah waiting on the judge. Victoria Van Diver still down. Sarah trying to do what she can do. Can she find a way? I was going to say, I thought she was going to try to sneak a win in right there. Maybe take the judge to Splitsville, but unable to take advantage of that. But man, go back and just seeing that where the judge kicked her, Repentia up on her feet, and then her tag partner comes flying in. That is not some special double team move. That was a series of 3 separate moves that went together absolutely perfect in this world of algorithmic wrestling. Sarah back to the advantage. Oh, she, okay, I don't know. I don't know if Repentia's ready for it, but ready or not, here she comes. Referee does an amazing job, though, of getting in the way. Wowzer, hooks the leg, 1. But Sarah right there to break it up in 1. The judge almost got distracted a little bit there, but goes right back over to it. Oh, backpack. And Repentia gets her tagged out. Is Sarah bleeding? I might have missed the part where she was bleeding, but it looked like maybe, might have been her hair, but might have been blood on her face. Yeah, she has got blood coming down the right side of her face. Victoria Van Diver in to kind of half break it up. Both women down, but Sarah able to recover first. Repentia tries to give her the advantage. The judge with a big slam right there. Whips her over into the corner, now delivering some absolute shots, right? And again, you see Sarah split open, trying to get the crowd involved. Oh, that is another big slam right there. And look at the state of that. Now, Victoria, we talked about this finishing move. If she can get it in, you're wondering, is this going to be it? Picks her up and brings her right back down. That is a long way to go, but Rapincha there able to break it up. But will it be enough that Sarah can recover? Oh, which I wouldn't even go into that corner after. I would have got right out of here. I would have got out of the ring, got Rapincha tagged in after that, but now Victoria Van Diver trying to make sure, get her tag partner, the Judge, tapped in. And what is this? Look at the state of this. She's got her arm trapped behind the leg, using the leverage of her neck and shoulder, pressing down, but Sarah still not tapping out. Look, the gate crashers don't care what side you're on. Look at the state of that. Will she go for the pin? It's getting in that point where you see some of these moves like that and you're like, man, maybe it's pinning time. It's like the thing used to say, you know, about the clobbering time, maybe it's pinning time, you know what I mean? And again, expecting to see the double team moves, expecting to see maybe a double team finishing move from the gate crashers, but not really. I don't want to say they're not on the same page because they're doing some really good stuff, but just not working out the same way I thought they would be working out. Where you see the Authority, the current tag team champions, doing the thing, and now the Judge getting ready to try to pass judgment. Sarah, though, says she's not having it. She's letting the feet go. She's letting the hands go. Letting the pins go. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And still only a 2 count. You want to talk about some great wrestling that we have seen here tonight. This is just yet another match. We haven't seen one match below a 4-star match, which is absolutely crazy. But again, opting not to go for the double team and goes over, tags in her tag team partner. So maybe there's some moves they're working on. Maybe there's some things they're doing. Maybe they're just not ready to pull it out yet. Now Sarah's been split open. The Judge now has been split open. Right on that turnbuckle. And it's almost like maybe the reason they're not doing it is because every time they go to do it. And there it is, the judgment. Is she guilty? 2. And not guilty. Verdict comes back, not guilty. The judge is pissed. She might be asking for the verdict to come out again. I don't know about the verdict, but that was a huge powerbomb right there. And Victoria Van Diver doing everything she can right now. Went to try to hit her one more time and absolutely missed. Well, it was enough to freak Victoria Van Diver out. She said, hey, I'm going to let you back in and do some things here. What in the world? Sarah ready. Does she have it ready, though? She might. That usually sets it up, but hooks the leg anyway. And was that just to draw Victoria Van Diver in? Oh, hit the referee. Referee doesn't call it. Understand, maybe there was a little bit of a scrum in the center. Oh, this might be it. 1, 2, 3. And the sneaky pin right there, even though it was a super slow count.
here are your winners, and still United States Tag Team Champions, the Judge Julie Justice, and the Warden Victoria Van Dimer,
It's
the
funny.
Authority.
It's funny because it is almost like she didn't want to do it. She's like, I don't want to do it, but I got to do it. But a big win and their very first title defense of this title reign. Can they be the one to break through that two title defense barrier? I mean, we're going to see. We don't know. You want to talk about just crazy, like, it's not like it just skipped over matches. It is breaking matches in a crazy order. Like, I don't even know. But this is the match that you all have been waiting
for.
for.
It's scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the NWO from El Paso, Texas, the unpredictable Shy Girl.
So Cheyenne getting ready to face off against an opponent making her debut for the very first time in TCW. I've told you all, you know who it is. You have seen her before on other programs, but you've never seen her like this. But right now, before she comes out, Cheyenne making her way down with her TWO members, the leader, Heather D, Misty Watson, and Cheyenne. Getting the crowd fired up. It's funny, you'd think right now, you'd think those two are the ones that were going to be in the fight, but no. It will be Cheyenne, the longest reigning Universal Women's World Champion at one point. Not the current champion, but she has the longest title reign. And now, making her debut. It's Tiffany Black.
From Tampa, Florida, Tiffany Black.
Tiffany Black, brand new logos for Tiffany Black. Brand new look, same basic look, but just toatsified. Can I get a toatsification? You know what I mean? Can I get a what's up totes in the chat? You know, none of you have even tried out the new emojis that we have here now in the TCW for members of the channel. If you are a member of the channel, you can use any of these emojis right here. Just added them before the show started. So brand new look of, man, you look at Tiffany Black and she is on another level. Then you add in the fact that there's blood all over the arena. And Ep3 called Tiffany Black like a mini Crimson, and I see why she called her that now. But look at the TWO. Again, you talk about making a debut, like none of these matches are easy. It's not like it's easy for them to fight you, but none of the matches that you're facing off in the debut match are going to be easy, and it doesn't matter who I pick. But that is an amazing move right there. Tiffany flying across the ring. Able to kind of stay on it right there. No title belts are on the line in this match. Not a hardcore match either. Sure, normal match. Like, I don't know, like, who would want to step in the ring in a hardcore match against Tiffany Black? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, I don't know. I know I would want to do it. No way, no how. And it's kind of funny, you're watching this and they both seem to be very similar style of wrestling, which is saying something because typically Cheyenne has got a very unique style unto herself, so hats off. Hats off to management for setting up this match. I mean, hats off for signing it, and look at the height of that jump. 1, 2. And wow, already getting a 2 count. And you can tell that move took a lot out of Cheyenne. Is she going to be able to recover in this match, or is Tiffany going to get a big win against an amazing opponent? And remember, Cheyenne, she can end your night in about 3 moves. Doesn't matter how the match has gone, doesn't matter if you've been in control the entire time. She can end your night in 3 moves. And you start to see it, because I'll call it out. I'm like, oh man, here we go, 1, 2, 3, and it is something when she finishes with it. So Tiffany Black really needing to keep that in mind, really needing to stay in control of the match and not get it started. And it looked like she was going to try to start it right there, but she sneaks her. Cheyenne returns the sneaky favors. Oh, look at this. Locks it in. Is Cheyenne going to tap out? She does not. And you know, we talk about Blackheart, you know, one of those wrestlers that needs that space, that needs that distance. So does Cheyenne, and that's, I think, what really starts throwing people off about her wrestling style. Oh, and look, reaches up, grabs that rope. Veteran move right there. Oh, Tiffany Black, leader of the TWO. Maybe she's trying to recruit her. Maybe she's just trying to distract her, but ouch goes the ouchies, because the ouchies go ouch. How many ouchies can an ouchie ouch ouch with an ouchie ouch could ouch ouchies? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Oh, she was trying to take her on that 8-second ride. Doesn't get it there. Oh, but picks her up. Starts to set it up. And Rosketios, is she going to hit him right now? That isn't it, but it is coming. Oh, Tiffany Black able to slow it down, able to stop the Love Bus from leaving the station. Oh, she swung, she missed, she swung again, jumps over, but Cheyenne staying on top of it right now. And what a great match. You know, you look about, we talk about this sometimes, yeah, winners and losers, yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but to be able to put up this kind of a match in your debut match, amazing. What's going on, Prime Time? Welcome to the show, brother. Oh, trying to get her again. Is she going to get her to tap? She has got that locked in on her, too. Yeah, even the crowd thinking Cheyenne was about to tap right there. And you feel like if she gets herself in that situation again, it might be all over Double Pride. Goes now, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Looked like she kind of had a plan to do something else. Took too long because she changed her mind. Now whips her back into the corner. Gives her a smack for good measure. But Tiffany Black says, hey, same result. You're not doing it. She got up, and I'm telling you right now, you gotta watch out because Cheyenne is ready for it. Oh! Tries to get her. Tried to hit her with the 8-second ride. Tiffany Black able to sidestep it, get out of the way. Absolutely crazy. Now goes for the pin. Thought she was trying to set her up to go up top, but goes for the pin instead. And again, Cheyenne's got to watch it as well. Like Tiffany's got to watch it, but Cheyenne's got to watch it because if she can get her back in that submission hold, I think it's all over. I think if she can get her in that submission again, you might see Cheyenne tapping out, which you don't see very often. And there it is, 8-second ride. Now hit from the side, but that might just do it. 1, 2. And it does not do it. Oh, look at her. You can see Cheyenne extremely frustrated. Can't believe the kids kicking out of them. But Tiffany Black not doing it. Not having it. And if she hits this one, oh, Tiffany stops it just in the tip of time. Cheyenne looks like she's trying to set up for it again, but this time can she hit it? Tries to get that distance. Not the same thing. Oh, this is it. If she hits the 8-second ride, 1, 2. If she hits the 8-second ride, it is over. 1, 2, and oh, catches her. Catches her. And a huge power bomb. Does that get the win? Man, I might have tried to go for the pin right there. Frankie Two Fingers might have been like, hey, let's go ahead and try to get this pin going, you know what I mean? Might have been a mistake in the match to let the champion off the hook like that. Had her on the line, had her up right there, just had to set the hook and missed a golden opportunity. Cheyenne going up to that second rope, and you can tell these women absolutely been in a fight. TWO members going, man, maybe we should try to recruit Tiffany Black. Maybe that is the ticket we need. But Cheyenne finally coming out on top and getting the pin.
Here is your winner, the unpredictable Shy Girl.
But what a debut for Tiffany Black. Comes out here, puts on a 4-star match just to get things rolling. And this show so far has been littered by 4- and 5-star matches. Absolutely next level stuff. The competitors that have been fighting here tonight, and we are still not done. 3 matches yet to go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Action Championship.
Cruiserweight title belt on the line. TJ Mitchell, our current Cruiserweight champion, making his Season 8 debut right now. Look at that brand new TCW, newly designed Universal Cruiserweight Championship. That's why you gotta wear gloves. You go after the pyro like that, you gotta put the gloves on, you know what I mean? And it's funny because you look, typically Universal titles fought for on Wednesday Night Wars. They are fought for if the Meltdown brand champion is holding it, then it is a Outbreak challenger. But they can be fought for on their own program, so Chilliwack put it on the line here tonight against TWO member Chili. Can he win that title belt and bring home another title belt to the TWO? You know what I mean? Like the rich get richer type of a deal going on there. But TJ Mitchell beating Dragunov, Chilliwack losing to Dragunov, so Chili getting a shot here tonight. Kind of amazing. Can he beat TJ Mitchell for the title belt? And two, if he can win here tonight, this will be his first Cruiserweight Championship. He has tried and gone after this match 5 different times. This is the 6th time going to be in charge.
From Boston, weighing in at 205 pounds, Chilliwack. And his opponent, from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 176 pounds, the Action Champion, TJ Mitchell!
Chilliwack going after him right away, but TJ able to kind of get it turned back around, which is kind of amazing. Like I might not have expected, like you kind of expected in a cruiserweight match, but Chili struck so fast that it's like, wow, what the heck just happened here? But TJ Mitchell, you know, beating one of the greats in Dragunov to get his very first Cruiserweight Championship. Can he defend that title, though, here tonight? You know, you look at the Cruiserweight division, JP won it to start off. Like, he was the very first. He was the inaugural champion. Beat Kifty Watson fourth, then went on to beat Edge. Beat Kifty again. Beat Wee-Man. Yeah, for Eagle Star. Beat Wee-Man. And then lost to McWayne. But since that time, it has never been defended more than twice. And that only happened one time. There's a bunch of one-time title defenses, but not a lot of stability with the belt inside the Cruiserweight division. Can TJ fix that? Can he be the one to bring stability to the championship? Or will Chilliwack win his very first Cruiserweight title? And look at that! Both men going back and forth in just a series of amazing algorithmic moves. And what's even funnier, we turn the reversals down on every individual wrestler. So it is still, I think it's still like in a good spot. Chilliwack getting fired up. What's he going to do, though? Looks like he's waiting for something. Taking it up top. And almost almost looking like his finisher, but that has got to be a huge advantage right there, taking the win out of TJ. TJ still though fighting back, able, because I think he realizes if he doesn't, and you let Chilovak start running wild, you let the juice get loose, like, bad things are going to happen in your world, you know what I mean? Not the best things are going to be happening on your side of town. So TJ Mitchell holds the champion's advantage. Remember, like, he can win or lose by countout if he wants. Belt will not change hands. And the same with TJ. So disqualification can happen. Belt saves for TJ. So TWO kind of forced in these matches, these kind of matches where they're going after a title belt. They're kind of forced where they've got to play by the rules. They can't just go out doing whatever they want to do. They can't go out just doing the old willy-nillys, you know what I mean? But Chilovak, in his attempt to win the Cruiserweight title, can he do it here tonight? Not a bad idea to kind of slow things down, slow down the pacing a little bit. TJ getting ready, backing up, going after it, putting Chili in the corner. And look, trying to use some of the TWO tactics against the TWO. What is going on here? Oh, look at this, TJ. Paparazzi, he's like, you get out of here. Oh, gets blinded by the light. But not, Chili not able to take advantage of it right there. Chili, look at that. Chili rolls and then runs out of the way, trying to make sure he stays out of the way of that. Oh, what is this? Going for the pin. Only getting a 1 count, but man, round and round they go. Where they stop? Apparently now all of us know. Oh, standing face to face. Back to back they faced each other, through their swords. The chops going downtown. Punches and chops. Oh, that is a big punch right there. Now, one of the things we haven't really seen is like something happening when Chili just gets pissed off and gets after it. Will we see that in this match? TJ pulling out every stop that he can pull out. Chili keeping his head about him, keeping his wits about him. Trying to go for the pin right there. TJ getting out of the way, and again, TJ just delivering some more right hands. Oh, the thing we were talking about. Chilovak catching him riding dirty. Oh, kicking him right in the ribs. Now taking it up top. Is this going to be his finisher? No, but maybe that's setting up his finisher. We don't know. Maybe he's getting ready to drop it. and it doesn't even look like TJ is like dressed for the occasion, you know what I mean? Chili tries to hit him with the Winter Storm, like he doesn't even have a shirt on. He's got gloves and boots, so he doesn't even have a shirt on. Might be an advantage for Chili to hit him with that Winter Storm watch. Oh, rights, lefts, rights. Puts him in the corner. Is this going to be it? Does he retain the title? Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Chili able somehow to kick out in 2. TJ Mitchell is taking him to the max, the TJ Maxx. Oh, wow. That could have been a lot worse than it was, but it looked like Chili was getting ready for it again. Right now, like, this ring is in a Winter Storm watch, you know what I mean? Like, we've got, it could be coming, but TJ trying to finish it right here. Can he do it? And that has got to be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and TJ will retain the Universal Cruiserweight Championship.
Here is your winner, and still Action Champion, TJ Mitchell.
You know, it's absolutely crazy. It's one of those things where it's like the one title belt that is going to elude Chilliwack forever. Or will it? Who knows, but like it has up to this point. Now, no title belts are going to be on the line in this match. However, the brand new look of Andrew Dobbs making his way down to the ring and making it down.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Ghost, Andrew Dobbs.
But Dobbs making his way down to the ring and without the rest of the TWO. And gonna have a big fight here tonight facing off against Totes and the Ghost, but this is gonna be one of those matches where, yeah, no title belts are on the line, but it will absolutely matter. I know Doug's trying to get his name brought into consideration for some of the top titles out there in the TCW. Can he do that, though, here today? And beating Totes, that's a huge step in that direction. That's a huge step to be able to do that. So again, Totes not the undisputed world champion, but giving you guys a few chances to see the undisputed world title. The way that that is going to be fought for is going to be amazing. And you see some of the rudiments of what it's going to mean here in the ring. It used to be that, yeah, you could have multiple matches a night. Every match was treated as an individual match. Now the shows are treated as individual shows. So if you have multiple matches in the same show, you are going to carry the damage over, just like the ring, just like the arena is carrying the damage over. Your wrestler, too, will carry that damage over. So that will be a key part of how this gets played out. But right now, Dubs getting off to a very quick start against Totes. And again, title belt's not on the line. Neither one of these guys right now holding championship belts. But it would go a long way for Dubs to go and beat Totes. And Totes fighting in that first Monday Night Meltdown did not go his way fighting against Blackheart, whereas Dubs getting a big win. So can Dubs carry that momentum into this match? Can Totes start to get it turned back around? Like right now, even though things are a little bit on pause against the SSU, they are not on pause against the TWO, so Totes trying to do what he can in this match to start to slow down the momentum of the TWO. Goes for the pin. And again, when you look at the hardhead style of Totes, like that is not, it's a little too early for this, but that is the second time Dubs has hit that split-legged moonsault and hit Totes in a very odd position. Does that start to play out? And Totes has been around, or Dubs has been around Totes long enough to know how to beat him. But can he execute it and make it happen? If there's any Dubs that could have, I would guess it would be this one. Dubs, brand new attitude, all new look. Totes now starting to get, well, as soon as I say it, but was starting to get a hold of this match a little bit, but Dubs wisely, you can't let him do it. Like if you're gonna beat Totes, you can't let him get and be in control of the match. And you look at the style anyway, Totes used to be in that defensive style wrestler, but you let Totes start doing the offensive stuff, things really start to happen. Things really start to go the wrong way. Oh, and it looked like Totes right there was getting ready to put him in the extraction. Dubs though saw it coming, had it scouted very well. Turns around and gets the 2 count on Totes. Totes setting up for it. Can he end the night right here? Hits him. Extraction. 1. Dubs kicking out of the extraction. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is early in the match, so didn't really think that it was time for that. But Totes also knowing that Dubs has been in control for most of this match, probably just trying to even up the score a little bit, trying to get things back on an even playing field. Guys, while we got a second, remember, drop like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you miss any time we go live. Share the video. Most important thing we can do here today. Share the video. Let people know we're coming. We have one more match to go this evening. And even though Dubs just took that post right to the ribs, able to turn things back around again. And you can start to see, like, the frustration on Totes, where every time he starts to get going, Dub's able to turn it around and get things going back in his. And again, we've talked about it, all new attitude from Dubs. Could be leading up to some really big things happening, which that is not good news for the TCW or the SSU. But right here we go, the Japnadian Destroyer gets it, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Totes able though to kick out in 2. You can see Totes though starting to grab his head. Maybe starting to go another way. Dubs waiting on the outside of the ring there. Coach trying to get back up to his feet. And it looks like Totes may be bringing back some moves that he had in his arsenal in the past. Kind of a combination of the way how things were and how things are. Oh, he went for it again. He went to go hit the extraction. Dubs waiting on him though, and Dubs trying to take him back in the corner again. And a huge right hand. Yeah, I probably would have went for the pin right there too. You hit him. But I don't think Dubs expected that right hand. But still able to kick out in 2. And again, talk about frustration. It's starting to boil over right now. Is that going to, will Totes make a mistake? 1, 2, 3, and Totes ends up coming out, getting the win here tonight. Totes, it looks like he's trying to extend the olive branch to Dubs. Can he turn Dubs around? No, he cannot. Dubs says he doesn't care. He is TWO, and he is TWO for life. But still a great match. You know, I mean, Dubs, regardless of getting the win or not getting the win, still kind of proves to you right there that he absolutely can be seen in some of these higher title matches, so I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing them up in there. Oh, that'll be interesting. That'll be badly interesting.
The following is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective piles. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. Making his way to the ring from Area 51, weighing in at 252 pounds, Recto Death.
Recon Delta now making his way down. Main event, last match of the night. Making his way down to the ring. You go all the way back into the survival title history, and Recon Delta, the original survival champion. Very first one, defended the belt twice. Now, in the very first few, probably 5, 6 matches, it wasn't defended quite this way, but now it is. So, Since it's been defended this way, only 2 people have ever been able to defend a belt. Kedry gets his shot here tonight to try that, but Miguel Morales defended the belt 1 time. And now, Kedry getting a chance to try to do it again. Can he become only the 3rd guy to ever, under these rules, defend the title belt 1 time? If he can, he'll get a shot at history. If he can, he'll get a shot to do it 2 times. Yeah, hopefully it will be peaceful. Security at a wedding, I mean, that is very interesting. You know, until you said hopefully it'll be peaceful, it didn't really dawn on me, like, why would you have security at a wedding unless, like, the Hatfields and McCoys were getting married? You know what I mean? I mean, that would be a problem. I didn't have any security at my wedding, you know? So.
And his opponents, first, representing the Maniacs, from Rapid City, South Dakota, weighing in at 272 pounds, 1/2 of the United States Tag Team Champions, and the United States Champion, the Milkman.
Milkman now making his way down to the ring, and you can see Milkman, like, how many title belts does he need? Bringing down the United States Champion and the United States Tag Team title belts. Can he find a way to add 1 more here tonight? And this is one of those things where you look at, like, why did they do that? And I'm thinking that maybe management is like, hey, can anybody stop this guy? If you can't, maybe he's deserving some world titles moving forward. So big match here tonight for them. Remember, Kedry, the current champion, he is not going to walk down even with the belt around his waist here tonight. You will see the brand new Survival title. It is on the line. But tonight, for the first time, he opted not to walk down with that title belt around his waist. So we'll see what happens. Will that play into it? Will the mind games of that play into it? But remember, in these TCW Special Series title matches, it gives the champion no quarter. It is completely random. I have no idea either who's coming out and when.
From Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing in at 227 pounds, Kid Ray!
So Kedry of the Bar making his way down to the ring. Have not seen his tag team partner as of yet here in Season 8. But Kedry making his way down to the ring, getting ready to try and defend the TCW Special Series Survival title belt. So each program has a men and women Special Series title belt. On the Meltdown brand, you see the Survival title. On the Outbreak brand, you see the Outlaw title. The Outlaw title, in my opinion, toughest championship belt to win. You think it'd be a world title belt? Well, until we fight for the undisputed world title belt with the SSU, I think that's going to take the cake as far as toughness goes. There's going to be people that come out of that unable to wrestle for a few weeks after the match. That's how grueling this match is going to be. So it's going to be amazing. But we'll see how that goes. So while we don't know who is starting the match or who's going to be at the 1 or 2 position,
from
we know who's
Boston,
not.
Massachusetts, weighing in at 271 pounds, gentlemen, Drew Harrington.
We now know, and it doesn't matter what order they're in, 1 or 2, but Cecil Davis and Dragunov will be starting off this match. Now, it has been won from the very first position. Now, these four guys, we don't know what order they're going to be coming out in. We have no idea. But really, the big question on my mind is, can Kedry defend his title? Like, that's what we got to find out. Is Kedry going to be able to pull this off here tonight?
From the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 198 pounds, the Dragon!
So Dragunov being the final guy, Cecil and Dragunov will start off this match. Not easy to win it from the first spot. Matter of fact, Nick Wayne was the first one to do it. That was about 10 title defenses ago, so not like the most recent thing that has ever happened. Former TCW wrestler Sam Hacksaw defended this, or won this title belt twice, along with Peyton Hardy. Nobody's won it 3 times, but will they return maybe and try to make it a 3rd time? We don't know. Sam Hacksaw, very flaky, comes in and out. Will he even be in the TCW this year? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, Dragunov just like letting everybody know, like, hey, I see you guys. See you here in a minute.
Representing the Hit Squad from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 226 pounds, Al Davis!
Look at Cecil making his way down the ring, kind of looks at the referee like, what are you doing out here? Let's get in this thing and get this thing going. Let's lock it up. But here we go, survival title belt on the line, main event of the evening, getting ready to get started right here, right now. Boy, both of them guys won Drew. Like, Drew's like, why do they keep looking at me? Both of them, one end over there with Drew, checking it out. And Cecil wasted no time here against Dragunov, getting things going. I got Black Eyed Peas song. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. And we always see some different things when you're looking at some of these matches. What will we see here tonight? Another thing we talk about a lot, but like I want to point out, like if it's your first time joining us, maybe you've never heard me say it before, but you look at the outside of the ring, very thin than Matt on the outside of the ring normally. But now inside this elimination chamber, you have steel plates on the outside of the ring. Probably the toughest surface of any wrestler, even a steel cage. At least there's a little give. But there is no give to these steel floors. So you can see where when slams happen inside the ring, that ring gives a little bit. There's a little bit of spring. Not saying it doesn't hurt, but there's at least a little bit of spring. There is no play. You see those steel grates. You see those steel plated floors. No give anywhere on the outside of that match. Oh, I thought Cecil was about to drive Dragunov into that barricade, but does not. Who do we think is going to be the first one out? Who do you guys got money on? I say it's going to be Milkman. I'm saying Milkman's number 3. Locking it in. Locking it in. Oh! Well, not used to being right on these, so Milkman. There was 2 matches back-to-back that I got them 100% right, and that's the only time I've even been close. But 2 times in a row. Ever since then, like, that was terrible. My next guest, we'll lock this in. Yeah, this is like next level stuff right here. Whole show. I'm saying Drew is going to be the next one. Drew, I'm going to say, is coming out number 4. And it feels like it's very interesting. Normally our shows are right around an hour and 45 minutes, but what's crazy about this so far is it's been going on for 2 hours and 43 minutes. This is like PLE style things. It'll probably be about 3 hours at the 3-hour mark before it's over, and that's most of our pay-per-views run about 3 hours. So, you know, it's amazing having those 2 hardcore matches, what that really did, having the tag team match, what that really does. So, and then now having this elimination chamber match, like what is that going to do? We've seen title belts on the line here tonight. We've seen all kinds of stuff, so absolutely amazing. We'll have to see how that all lines up here, but good stuff so far tonight at Monday Night Meltdown. Okay, now I said Drew. Nobody else is guessing apparently, but I am. Okay. We're back to normal now. So we got that wrong. I'm gonna do it again though. I'm not gonna change my answer. I'm gonna say Drew then at 5. But Kedry, the current Survival Champion, can he defend his title belt here tonight? See, Econ Delta, the original, hasn't won it since he won it the very first time. Let's go all the way back to season 1, episode 1. That's how far back this title belt goes. And that's the way. We like it. Dragunov catching Cecil riding dirty, trying to get him. Oh, right on top of the old Scunny. Look at Kedry going up top. Catching Milkman sneaking in the back door, trying to get the milk for free. So it's got to be happening here before too long. The 5th competitor will make his way into the ring. Oh, that is Cecil's finisher on the champion. 1, 2. Called the breach. But still only a 2 count. That is Milkman's finisher called the back door. 1, 2. Finally got one right. So I'm going to guess then. I'm just going to go out on the line and say Recon Delta will be the 6th guy coming into the match. Oh, Dragunov taking him off. I thought he was going to go up and even try for the Dragon's elbow, but instead goes for the pin, and Milkman able to kick out in 2. Oh, did you see that? I don't know where he came from, but he came from somewhere. Did he climb? The match I was watching what Dragunov was doing to Kedri over there. And then looked over just in the nick of time to see somebody flying through the air. Oh, Dragunov going for the Dragon's elbow. You gotta believe the champ is out. 1, 2. And somehow Kedri kicks out in 2. Kedri has been put in the breach and got the Dragon's elbow and is still in this match. So you can tell really wants to do it, but he's going to have to get things turned around with a quickness if he's got any shot.
A contestant has been eliminated.
So the champ will not take it to a title defense. So we will have a brand new survival champion. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Drew, Milkman, Cecil, Dragunov, or Recon Delta? Oh, it might not be Cecil after a power bomb like that. Drew trying to end the night of either Dragunov or Recon Delta, not sure which. But Milkman trying to end the night of Drew. Drew able to get it turned back around there and not get caught in the back door. Cecil coming back for a little bit of revenge on Drew. And Milkman focusing right now on Recon Delta. Dragunov and Cecil both getting after each other. What in the world is happening? That's a series of ouchies. Ouchie, ouchie. They were sunk on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid sunk on them. You know what I mean? Cecil throws Dragunov out, and I thought he was going to go after him, but then kind of looking like he's going to take it back inside. So, interesting. 5 guys remain in this match. Cecil now taking it up. How far up that cage is he going to go? And hits Drew. Is he going to go for the pin, though? You can pin anybody anywhere. Goes for the pin now. Referee out of position, but 1, 2. And Drew able to kick out in about 2.5, but cannot take many more of those. Dragunov going up top. Is Drew going to remember that he did? No, Dragunov missing that one. Well, one thing we know tonight is we will have a brand new TCW Special Series Men's Survival Champion. But who is that going to be? 5 guys left in this match. 1, 2. And Milkman able to kick out in 2. You know, you wonder, it's been a long time since we rock and roll. It's been a long time since we've seen somebody go through one of the elimination chambers. Will we see that here tonight?
A competitor has been eliminated.
Recon now putting the kibosh on Milkman's night. And that probably answers the questions.
A competitor has been eliminated.
For management in the back. Can anybody stop Milkman? Tonight, Recon Delta did just that, and then there were 3. Recon Delta, Cecil Davis, and Drew Hawthorne left in this match. Oh, that is Drew's finisher. That might be the end of Cecil's night.
A competitor has been eliminated.
And then there were 2. Recon Delta or Drew Hawthorne will be the brand new Survival Champion. Again, Recon, the original Survival Champion, but has not held that belt since Season 1, Episode 3. That was the pay-per-view Night of Champions. Can he come back in like episode 260, 70, 80 something and win that title belt back for the first time since Season 1? We're about to find out here tonight. Drew trying to slow things down, trying to use his size against Recon, and I'm going to tell you what, that'll do it right there. But Recon able to kind of take that blow and turn things back around. Oh, clap on, clap off the ear clapper. And that's his finisher. Is that going to be the end of Recon's night? 1, 2. And a 2 count going downtown right there. Right now, it feels like Drew could be in control after using his finisher, but there it is, the Delta variant. That'll get things tightened right back up. And Recon Delta just became the only active wrestler to be a 2-time Survival Champion.
Here is your winner, Recto Death.
What an amazing night. You're talking about 3 5-star matches and 4 4-star matches. Like, just unbelievable. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 5-star matches, 5 4-star matches. Absolutely crazy. Let's look at something real quick before we get too deep into anything. Let's just kind of look at the news. Tiffany Black suffered a minor injury in her match. Not shocking. That was a very, very good match. But still cleared to wrestle, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Kezabu, of course, congratulations going out to her. Brand new Women's Meltdown World Champion. Yeah, competed open challenge. Kezabu also, so the world champion, also suffered a minor injury here tonight. And R2K. But look, you're in a match. I'm shocked that Arthur and JP somehow didn't suffer some major damages. So, but a few people injured here tonight. So something we're going to want to keep our eyes on moving forward. But guys, that's going to do it for us here at the Totes My Goats Wrestling Network. From all of us here to all of you out there, remember, when you're out there in the world and you've got a chance to step up and be a leader in your community, Think about that. You don't want to turn around and you say, "Oh, this guy's mean to me, this girl's mean to me, so I'm mean to them." That's why. That's how it works. No, it doesn't. That's dumb. You might pop them in the mouth, or you might show them a little bit of grace and show them a different way to do it. Show them another way. Show them that, yeah, they don't have to be, you don't have to be mean to each other because one person's mean to the other person. So go out there, be the leaders that I know you are in your communities, and we will catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace.